Hi, I'm Chrissy with Oddbird Artistry, and I'm gonna get my two kits here ready for this weekend of face painting for myself and daughter. So I figured I will show you how I set up my kit for a festival or party and also how I made these kits. First, let me show you my old cases I used to use for my kits. This was my favorite one. It got caught in a rainstorm. I had painted it. I loved it. Hardback suitcase, $5 from a thrift store, but it got rained on and ruined inside. This was my very first case. It's like a Harry Potter style, big heavy suitcase. Super cute and aesthetic. The hinges and locks both broke from the weight and stress of use. So eventually I replaced the hinges, and then this was another one that came with that Harry Potter suitcase. Same thing, but smaller. This is my small extra case that I had used for quite a while. It's an old hardback suitcase that I got at Goodwill. And then this is my newest current case. That's my kitty supervisor there. So this is I searched on Walmart.com a metal storage case. It does lock, but I have not removed this plastic because I haven't created a secret lock code yet. I don't really need to. You can use it as a safe. So I got it. I painted it. When I lift it up to work, whoever looks at it this way can see the name of my business. For both of these cases, you can see that I have metal I stuck on the background. This is whiteboard here, which is magnetic. So these little whiteboards you can order from anywhere, from Amazon. This is like an 8.5 by 11 size. And the size I have on here is one of these and then a piece of another one here. I just ripped this edge off and the cardboard, took it apart and took off the very thin white, and I just hot glued it to the back up here so that I can put my little magnetic paints up here. Hot glued this little from the Dollar Tree metal tray. You could put a couple up here just to have extra space to put your magnetic paint. So what I do is I have these 8.5 by 11 whiteboards, just the way they come, just like this. And I use them as trays. This case, I use whiteboards that are intact and not taken apart, and I balance them on the tray. So they travel and transport inside my case, so when I get to my gig, I will take out my two trays and balance them on the top, just like this. Now over here, obviously there's room for this to be like this, but because this hinges here, I have to turn this one this way. On this smaller case, these aren't the right size to fit here, so I use this cookie tray from the Dollar Tree, and it's magnetic as well, and it balances just right for this one. Table, I'll have my water sitting here. So my paints are all attached with magnets. When it stores in here, when you shut it, and when you get to where you're going, you can take your cookie tray out and balance it. And then you've got your table here. And this is my smaller kit, so it's okay they don't have as much space here for my paints on this. So I'm going to show you now how I clean it. So what I'm going to do first is just clean out all the extraneous paint and gems from the bottom. Just give it a little wipe down in here. This will happen again, so I'm not going to try to make it perfect. But just give it a little clean up here before I get everything put back in here. So whatever case I'm most currently using, I always hot glue a battery powered LED light to the top part so I can plug in a charging thing to it and make it glow while I'm painting. So it's really pretty. So first of all, Velcro and magnets are going to be your best friends. For my Velcro, I use that to attach my glitters. So American Body Art Liquid Bling is one of my favorite things to use. And I have soft Velcros up on my wall, so I'll attach these there. Everything. This is a little magnetic light that I keep in my case. You can attach it to your tent when it gets dark out. Good to have on hand. Oh, I'll just take these off real quick and use a baby wipe to just wipe off this little bit even worse than it was. And this is just a little, I don't even know what originally came in this. Might have been a lid for something. But I put Velcro on it and I attach it here to keep little doodads in. Little applicators, sponges or whatnot, makeup applicators. And she gets to her thing, she can just put that here. Hickeys and toss them in. It's not that tall, but it still works. I always keep bobby pins available, so you can quickly grab it if somebody's got hair that's, you know, flying in the wind, or bangs and they want to get something on their forehead. I'm going to get my trays ready now. This tray, I have Velcro set up on the outside for my most used stencils. Right where it won't be in the way, so that's right there. So for my daughter's case, I will put Velcro up here, and this is the leopard print, snowflakes. So I'm gonna get the paints needed put onto her trays. Now, as you can see, sometimes the magnets will come off the back of your paints. I have always hot glued them, and hot glue lasts a while, but then it does end up coming off. So what I have recently discovered is the best adhesive for me to use is the E6000. This is the best kind. First, I'm going to make sure she has all the colors that she most importantly needs. Butterflies, anything. So I like to keep all of my paints that would work for roses or dark edged butterfly type designs in one area. One paint we'll both need to have is the Spider-Man paint. So that's right here. So I'll give her these to use with her stencils. Put these in her case. I've got some extra big paints in here, loose festival glitter thing there. So I'm going to put this here. I have room left on this to put a few more paints, but all of these could use a magnet on the back. I've got these extra magnets that have fallen off, and I've got this E6000 I could use to attach some magnets. I also have more magnets. So I'm going to take my window painting cards. I'd like to start doing window painting down in Wheeling. That would be great. So I'm just going to tuck in all my things now. I do like to use kabuki brushes for my stencils. It's a new thing from Brie Hopkins that I learned. A lot of us painters have learned. My sponges. I did clean my dirty sponges, so now I have 2 clean sponge cases. So you might be wondering, where is my water container? Well, I keep that in a separate tote. So there's my case. That's my big 4-part water case. Some other menus.
So that's it. What else would you like to see about my case or my face painting methods? I have lots more to share. I'll share everything I know. Good luck and happy painting.
Well, I hope you enjoy it at work.